Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and today is Top 5 Wednesday. I'm pre-recording this. These are 5 books that I have read in one sitting. Now, I don't typically read a book in one sitting unless it's a graphic novel, but I did participate in some read-a-thons that I had to read a book in one day. So these are kind of short books, so I'm going to just share the short books. Okay, on August 4th of last year, I participated in a read-a-thon, and you had to read a book a day. And the book that I chose to read was a series, one of the series. It's a middle grade series, and what I chose to read was a series of unforgettable events, and I chose The Bad Beginning, which is this one here, and I read this in one sitting. I really enjoyed it. It's a middle grade book. It reminded me of the movie Despicable Me. I always tell my kids, you have to read this book. I thought it was really good. If you like Despicable Me, the movie, it's kind of like the same thing, same plot, and it has the uncle that's mean and nasty, and he takes 2 orphan girls or whatever in the family. I thought it was really good, and I haven't read the rest of the series, but I do own it, so eventually I will pick it up. But I did really enjoy it, and I gave this 5 stars. So that was my first one. And book 2 is well, this is actually 4. Coming in at number 4 would be The Face on the Milk Carton by Carolyn B. Cooney. I read this one in one sitting. It's this one here, and I gave this one 4 stars. It's about a 15-year-old girl who saw her face on a milk carton, and she was actually kidnapped, and she's living with a family, and she saw her face on the milk carton. This is a series as well. This is book 1 of the series. I really enjoyed it. I do own the rest of the books of the series, but I haven't picked them up to read yet. So, and I gave this one 4 stars. Okay, coming in at number 3, I'm sorry, number 3, it's a holiday book that I picked up for the Christmas time, and I read this on December 7th last year, and I really enjoyed it. It's by John Grisham. It's called Skipping Christmas, and it looks like this one. That's here, and I gave this one 5 stars. However, it is a movie, and I did see the movie. I actually liked the movie more than the book, but it was really good, and it's very funny. That the movie was more funnier than the book. So if you get a chance to see the movie is called Christmas with the Cranks. I thought it was really enjoyable. It's a great Christmas read, and I read this in one sitting. And I gave it 5 stars. Okay, coming in at number 2 would be The Selection by Kara Cass. I listened to this on audio, and I listened to this on April 17th, and I listened to it straight through, and I actually did the Elite right after that one, and the other one right after that one. I was like totally hooked about this book, and I gave this 5 stars. That's this one here. And I really enjoyed it. Now, I do not watch The Bachelor, but I really enjoyed this book. America did get a little annoying. Everybody's saying she's a little annoying, but I really enjoyed the audio of this, and at one point I was actually sitting in the car. I don't know if it was, I think it was in the Elite. I was sitting in the car, and I didn't want to get out of the car because I wanted to see what was going to happen. So I was sitting in the car and waiting until actually the chapter ended. So, and I don't normally do that with audiobooks. I just stop wherever I am, and I come back and I redo it. So I sat in the car and listened. So I really enjoyed that book. So, and I gave it 5 stars. Okay, coming in at number 1. Now these are not because at number 1. I just did them in order from my journal. And this is actually the last book that I read in one day in one sitting. And it's a novella. It's called A Beautiful Wedding by Jamie McGuire. And I gave it 4 stars. That's this one here. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. It takes place right after Beautiful Disaster. So I really enjoyed it. So as I said, I don't normally read a book in a day unless it's a graphic novel because they're short. I've been trying to participate and read a book a day, and you read 7 books for the week, but I can't. I don't know. So I tried. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.